Every property in Thailand is a good investment. All developers are honest, all guaranteed returns are real, and location doesn't really matter. Is that true? Hell no, at least not always. And if you believe that, you're about to lose a lot of money. In this video, I will show you exactly which properties you should avoid, especially as a first-time buyer overseas. And more importantly, I will show you which properties will make you money. Hi everyone, I'm Artem. I've been living and selling Thai properties for a number of years already. And in this video, I will show you exactly which red flags to look for. Here is the first property type that will screw you over. Off-plan properties from unproven developers. Do you know what off-plan means? It means that you are buying something that doesn't even exist. Well, actually off-plan means just something that is under construction or in the planning phase. But sometimes it's just 3D renderings and some master plans and presentation. And the developer who hasn't completed a single story of a single building. The developer has never completed the project before. They are offering huge discounts, 20% off, guaranteed returns, and you think you are getting a steal. So developer shows you a beautiful showroom or show unit, but it has zero projects to deliver on those promises. We don't know whether they can build what they promise. Payment schedule demands 30 to 40% on something where there is no single brick laid out. So you've seen the showroom, now you need to pay the down payment of 30 to 40%. Just put it there. You don't know if the land was acquired, and if it was acquired based on its value, not because it's cheap. You don't know whether the developer can get the construction permit, whether they can pass the ecological approval. You're not checking the contract that may include unlimited delays on the construction dates. And also you don't have an escrow. If your project fails, then your deposit just vanishes. How the heck will you know that your project is in the area not because the land was cheap, but because there is a guaranteed rental demand that will drive your profits? Maybe you believe in a positive outcome, but I've seen hundreds of cases where construction was delayed 1 year, then 2 years, then 3 years. I've seen cases where construction was cancelled. I've seen cases where people can't get their deposit back. So now you are stuck in Thai court trying to get your money out. Good luck with that. At the same time, the property may be completed. But again, that's the first project of the developer. So the quality of the build is not there. What you've seen in the showroom is very different from what you are seeing now in the real life. Cracks in the walls, cheap finishes, cheap soundproofing, and etc. etc. So this doesn't hold the value you were hoping for. If you've almost bought one of those nightmare promises, let me know by clicking the like button. Hopefully, I will send you a fortune. And I know this firsthand because before moving to Thailand and before starting with Thai real estate, I lost quite a substantial amount of money here in Thailand because I believed in the promises, not real professional advice. This is why I started my own company to help investors like me to avoid bad investment decisions. Consider this, even if the project is being completed or being constructed, you can't really rent it out or sell it before it's finished and furnished. But you already paid your money is sitting there not working. And hopefully the project is completed, because with the delay, your building became outdated and competitors are building modern, luxurious houses. So the renters are choosing those apartments, not yours. Or you bought on the rumors that the subway line will be extended to a certain area, but those plans got cancelled. Or you bought something thinking that there will be a lot of tourists because they will launch a new airport, but the new airport plans were cancelled. So that's the scary part. So can you buy something decent and enjoy good rental yields in Thailand? Of course you can. So what should you do? Number one, you may want to buy a completed project from an established developer. Yes, you might pay a premium because you are buying not off-plan, but a completed project that's almost always more expensive, but you don't risk your capital. And you will start earning from day one. And on top of returns, you can just walk the property. You can feel and touch the quality. You can understand who may want to live here. Second, you may still consider off-plan, something under construction or even pre-sale if it's being constructed again by a proven developer. Who is a proven developer, by the way? Someone with completed projects, the more the better, 10, 20, 50, hundreds of completed projects of Thailand, and such developers exist. Someone with all paperwork in place, they bought the land, they have the construction permit, they have the team, they have the logical approval, and so on and so forth. You potentially can't know all those data, but you should have a trusted advisor who is rooted in the Thai market and knows all the developers. If you are interested, me and my team can help with that. I will leave a link in the description below. So when you're buying off-plan from a proven developer, you have a very high probability everything will go smoothly. The project will be completed as promised with the promised time frame, and you will start earning the moment it's finished. So here, comparing to the completed one, you can enjoy a better price, but your rental yields will come in 1 to 3 years from now, not from day one. And projects from the established developers might be a little bit more pricey, but I guess that not losing your money is as important as enjoying the rental yields, especially for the first-time buyer. And also what's important is the right area and the right property. Let's take Phuket, for example. You might imagine that the best properties are situated on the beach. Of course they are, but there are decent options targeting a different group of consumers that are situated inland. And majority of investors don't even think about those options. Thailand property prices are still insanely cheap comparing to the West. A nice premium condo in central Bangkok will cost you $200–250 US. That's the price of a car parking lot in San Francisco. And as for the rental yields, it all depends on the area, on the type of property. But I would say as a rule of thumb, that's in the middle single digits and sometimes in the low double digits annually net. But if the developer is promising you 15, 20, 25% rental yields or ROI, that's kind of the red flag. I will be very cautious if I hear that. When buying a property, due diligence is an important thing, and the list for the proper due diligence can be a long one. I would say dozens of criteria that you need to cover. Me and my company, we score each and every property, both off-plan and completed, across almost 200 criteria, and we know what are the best projects out there. So we're looking at a lot of data. It's developer reputation, almost 50 criteria. Their track record, their promises they made for the previous projects and whether they delivered or not, if the paperwork is there, how is their sales dynamics going, and etc. etc. Then it's investment potential. We know a lot of data about the rental yields in the certain areas for the certain types of properties, be it a villa or a 1-bedroom or a 3-bedroom in this area, in that area, based on the daily contracts or long-term contracts, etc. etc. This data helps us to build a realistic business case for your property. And then we also score the properties based on location, and it's not just proximity to the beach in Phuket or proximity to the subway in Bangkok. We take into consideration international schools, hospitals, convenience stores, shopping malls, etc., etc. So all the infrastructure that you might need. And then we look at the infrastructure in the project, all those pools, gyms, co-workings or pet parks, and also at the infrastructure in the walking proximity to your building. So this gives you an overview of the quality of life, if you will. So all of that combined makes almost 200 criteria for each single property. So if you want to save time and skip this dull part of due diligence, let me know. Once again, the link in the description, and I will be happy to help you find the best property for you. Look, as a first-time property investor in Thailand or anywhere overseas, so stick to the boring stuff. Reputable developer, reputable location, reputable layout. 1-bedroom studio. Don't try to acquire a penthouse in the newly built skyscraper from the developer who has never ever built something in Thailand. And for the love of God, hire an independent lawyer, not the one from the developer. Your own, that will check everything, that will read contract, and will be on your side, not the developer's side. Yes, it costs money, but it's the best investment that you can make to save your capital. So pick the right property and enjoy your investment. If you made it this far, I appreciate if you can subscribe to the channel and check those 2 videos. I'll see you in the next one.